You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, man. What's up, Laugh Lounge family? How y'all been, man? Shout out to everybody. I hope everybody doing wonderful on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. You know what I mean? Last week I was a little busy, man, but I'm gonna come to y'all today, man. We're gonna do like some catching up on some scores, the football scores, a few games. Man, I got my notes, I got my notepad with me, I got my pen. You know what I'm saying? I took a few little notes down or whatever. We'll go over some of last week's scores, the NFL scores, and we'll go over the college scores, and then we'll go over this week some of the games that's still to be played, and I'll tell you who I got and what I think. You know what I mean? Let's get it, man. Last week, let's see. We had the Lions and the Commodores. The Lions won 44-22. We had the Steelers and the Chargers. The Chargers won 25-10. Eagles, Packers, 10-7. Eagles won. Ravens beat my Vikings 27-19. The Bills beat the Dolphins 30-13. We had the Patriots played against the Bucks. They beat the Bucks 28-23. You know what I'm saying? And this upcoming Sunday, we got the Packers and Giants. I'm taking the Packers in that one. Quote me if I'm wrong. We got the Texans and the Titans. I'm gonna roll with the Texans on that one. We got the Panthers and the Falcons. I'm gonna roll with the Falcons on that one, man. They need a little comeback, man. These last couple weeks, it's been rough on them, especially that loss they had against Miami. That was crazy. We got the Bears and Vikings. I'm gonna roll with the Vikings. That's my squad since I was a kid. You know what I mean? I'm rolling with them. I know y'all probably be like, man, you roll with everybody. No, I got my Pacific teams that I like and that I roll with, but I'm a fan of the game and I'm a fan of the people. So, and certain players I like and I'm interested in. So I just keep up with everybody. You know what I mean? And then so I'm gonna roll with the Vikings on that. We're gonna beat the Bears, the Chargers, and the Jaguars. I don't know, man. The Jaguars look good, bro. The Chargers, they decent, but I'm gonna roll with the Jaguars, man. And I'm rolling with Travis Hunter too. Uh it was a lot of doubt, a lot of people saying what he couldn't do in the NFL. He wouldn't be able to play two ways. He wouldn't be able to do this. He wouldn't be able to do that. Man, he actually been balling and doing good, putting up numbers, playing pretty solid on defense. Got a couple good catches. I feel like he done scored a few times too, bro. So I think he doing good. And the Bucks and the Bills, I don't know. Baker Mayfield, sometimes he'll pull something out his ass. You never know what he gonna do, but I'm gonna roll with the Bills, man. It's hard to go against Josh Allen, bro. He pretty good. He persistent, big, strong. You know what I mean? Dual threat quarterback. So that's what I'm gonna roll with, man. And on the college games last week, Saturday, I didn't discuss that. We had LSU playing against Alabama. Um, Alabama won 20-9. That's pretty cool. I roll with that, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Alabama have been looking good. I don't know what they was doing that first game of the season when they lost to Florida State. Florida State started losing, Alabama started winning. But I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not often you see a quarterback get better week by week by week, man. I'm impressed with Ty Simpson. He make all the right moves. He make all the right decisions, all the right passes, all the right check downs. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He looked pretty good. Texas A&M, they played against Missouri. Missouri ain't really bad, but Texas A&M, it's like they playing on another level, man. If they continue, they win out. They probably beat them and Alabama in the SEC championship game. I don't know. Um, but Texas A&M, man, they look good, bro. Me and a couple homies of mine, we was discussing that, man. Some of the teams, you got some pretty good teams, and then you got some elite teams. It's starting to look like Texas A&M is pretty elite. I ain't gonna hold you. You had Georgia play against Mississippi State. Georgia won 41-21. Georgia looking pretty good too. They right on the heels of Alabama. If Alabama slip up, if they slip up, it might knock either one of them out of the SEC championship. But Georgia, they straight, man. You know, cool. Couple Georgia fans, of course, they gonna get on your nerves. A few of them that I know, you know who you is. You know, be in denial. You know, we could have did this, we could have did that. Come on, man. These few of these games, that Florida game, you skated by. You got through barely, which no, it would have been 11, but he took the knee, man. I ain't trying to hear that. Y'all winning, y'all on a roll, y'all doing good, but we'll see, man. I'm still really not impressed. I'm really not the biggest fan of Gunnar Stockton. To me, he hadn't really showed me nothing like superior, like with his passing, but it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see how it come at the end and how everybody do in the playoffs. Anyway, Indiana played against Penn State. Indiana kind of struggled against Penn State. They end up beating them by 3. But if you ask me, it was kind of a struggle. You know, um, I actually thought Indiana was a little more elite than that. I figured it'd be like a blowout. They didn't cover the spread. But a win is a win. You take it how you get it. So they won that 27-24. Ohio State, my boys, as we know, you see. You know what I'm saying? That you get a look, make sure, champions. I said it, been saying it since the beginning of the year, been saying it since every game. Purdue, not big, not much of a matchup, but it is what it is. We won. I take that W. However you want to get it. We'll give it to you, whoever. Y'all schedule ain't strong. Y'all don't play nobody. Y'all don't do this. Y'all don't do the whatever. So when we play you, we'll beat you. And then somebody also said to me, well, that's because we've been playing rough schedules, and by the time y'all get to us, everybody beat up and banged up, man, I can care less. All we do is play the schedule that we given. I can't control who do the schedule, who put what together, whatever, how many ranked teams or whatever. If you really want to talk about it, we had 5 ranked teams on the schedule. Penn State was ranked, Michigan was ranked, Washington was ranked, UCLA was ranked, and Texas was ranked number 1. Just about time we get to the team. If they've lost games and they're no longer ranked, that's not our problem. We're just going to beat them and we're going to go about our business. So, yeah, we end up beating Purdue 34-10. Oregon played against Iowa. I don't know. Oregon struggled with that. They look okay. They pretty straight. They decent, but I don't know in the long run if they got enough to make, shoot for a championship. So then we had Auburn play against Vanderbilt. That was a pretty solid game. Vanderbilt, it's crazy to see Vanderbilt as a football team lately. You can't sleep on them. They're a contender. I don't know, man. The Pavia kid, that offense that they run, a lot of the little schemes and stuff they do, man, they pretty solid. I ain't gonna sleep on them. But I never thought I'd be saying this about Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they beat Auburn 38-45. Um, Shout out to my homies that's Auburn fans too. It's just a tough year and y'all in a very tough conference, but it is what it is. So, and then next week we got Notre Dame taking on Pittsburgh. I'm gonna roll with Notre Dame. They look pretty good. They decent, and besides, like everybody else, I like the coach, Marcus Freeman. I think that's his name. He pretty solid. Oklahoma taking on Alabama. I got to ride with Alabama with that. I feel like it's kind of like a revenge game. Oklahoma got them last year, but it was a tough win. Georgia playing against Texas. I don't know. I might piss some Georgia fans off, man, but I'm going to do it just for the hell of it, man. I'm going with Texas. I said it. I'm going with Texas. I think that Georgia, that Bulldog luck done ran out. It done ran its course. It's over with. Yeah. Georgia this, Georgia that. Yeah, you barely slid by these last couple games. Let's see what you can do. Texas done got on the roll. They done got a few good wins. We'll see what y'all can do, man. I'm going to roll with Texas. And they coming to y'all. I'm still going to roll with Texas. That might bite me in my ass later, but it is what it is. I'm riding with Texas. That's what I got. Ohio State versus UCLA. I got to show you the sign again. All right. I think it's pretty set in stone who I'm going with. My boys, the Ohio State. Let's get it, man. And that'll put us to 10-0, I believe. So, yes, sir. And let's see. I wanted to talk about the Lakers, too. I was reading today, it say Bron has been released to play. I probably sound like a hater, but I don't give a damn. So, are the Lakers better off without LeBron? I don't know. Ask me. If you ask me, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Because I feel like they doing good. Right now, they 8-3. That's not bad. That's a pretty good start. Maybe he can come back after the All-Star break or something. But they doing good. They on a roll. I don't know if he'll help them. I don't know if he'll hurt them. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's LeBron. But at the end of the day, LeBron is 40. I like LeBron. I ain't got nothing against LeBron. I respect him. He forever gonna be in the GOAT conversation, if not the GOAT or whatever. It's a few things that he missing from Mike. I think the defensive player and rings, I want to say. It could be something. Y'all let me know. I could be wrong. I could be forgetting something, but I thought I noted and jotted down everything. But yeah, I feel like he definitely in a GOAT status, but is it really, win is enough. The man been in the league since like 2003. So, I mean, how long you gonna stick around? How long you gonna just, I don't know, be in the league? I don't know, man, if he can contribute. Maybe he can be like the third option or the fourth option, but is that something we really want to see LeBron do? I don't know, but at this point, your team is winning, everybody on a roll, everybody doing good without you, so don't come in and try to take over. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion, but that's just how I feel about it. And then, like I said, Austin Reeves, Luca, and Dalton, they've been doing their thing, and I really can't speak on Bronny. I'm still curious to see what he gonna do, how he gonna turn out. The other night against the Spurs, he played for 5 minutes and had 2 points. That ain't enough for me to judge it or be like, man, he's sorry, he this, he that. I can't do that to him. I ain't gonna put the man down, but I still need to see a little more before I'm sold on Bronny. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I think the Lakers play against OKC tonight. We'll see how they do. We'll see. I got OKC winning that. I think, they might can be a back-to-back championship contender. They look good. They got everybody back. I mean, it didn't really nothing change from the team, so I don't see a reason why they couldn't make a run. So we'll see how it go, man. Y'all stay tuned in, man. My Laugh Lounge family, man. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button, man.